Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever the heck time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Steamy D Comics. We're back with OKAMI. Last we left off, I took care of the halitosis demon possessing the Emperor. It was a living suit of armor. Cleared him out and fixed him up, freed Kaguya. The village is peaceful, but the city is peaceful and safe now. There's another shadow demon floating around, but anyway, Kaguya wanted to go back to where she came from. She went back to the bamboo grove in Sasa Sanctuary, and I'm helping her dig her way through. It was an absolute pain in the ass. I could not pull it off properly. I had to switch to handheld mode. I looked it up, and people were having an easier time with it, and I actually have to admit, the handheld actually helped. It was way better going analog than trying to fiddle around with the motion controls, and it has me curious, so I picked my Pro controller back up, and I'm gonna try playing through this next video with the Pro controller. So anyway, we made it to the bottom, and now just need Kaguya to get into the right place. I also remembered that's how I can get him to speed up. Got it! Freaking finally. So just right off the gate, if you haven't played this game yet and you're picking it up on the Switch, I immediately recommend handheld mode. It's, that's a rocket ship. That is a rocket ship made out of rocks. And bamboo, I can only assume. But bamboo girl? What the heck? Looks like a bamboo shoot, except it's metal and insanely huge. Oh, it's made out of metal. This is what was calling to me. It's the link to my mysterious past. What the fuck am I even looking at? What is happening? I'm too old for this shit. Kaguya? I knew that this giant bamboo shoot was buried here in Sasa Sanctuary. How could you have possibly known that? You did? But one day, many years ago, I came here to cut down some bamboo. Suddenly, this giant bamboo shoot appeared right before my eyes. Your cold and nearly lifeless body came tumbling out. Then, this giant bamboo shoot disappeared back into the ground. You were as cold as ice, and willing to sacrifice our love, and looked like you might die at any minute. I quickly picked you up and rushed home. My dearly departed wife and I nursed you back to health. We had always wanted a child. But see my impotence. You were like a blessing from the heavens. You brought joy into our lives. I couldn't tell you the truth. I feared that if you found out, you would seek out this strange bamboo shoot. I feared that it would take you away from us forever. So I entrapped you into our loving family, imprisoned you with love. Don't go. Don't go, Kaguya. Grandfather. Level dunk. They hugged. And even he seems crying, you heartless pervert. I always thought you and dearly departed grandmother as my real family. Thought of them as my real family. Sorry, emotional moment, hard to speak. And that feeling shall never fade. Though I may leave, my heart remains with you. But my heart will still go on. Remember that. But I cannot stay here with you. A mysterious force is calling to me. I cannot resist. I must discover where I came from. Don't worry, I will come back to you. I just need to know. So I beg you, oh grandfather dear, see me off with a smile on your face.
Okay, I will, Kaguya. Except the artist didn't draw me a mouth, so that's a bit difficult to do. Go wherever you may. I only ask that when you get there, you remember one thing. You are my precious grandchild. Never forget that. You are my dearest, most precious grandchild.
Oh, grandfather.
Ah, they didn't make the thunk sound.
His precious grandchild.
Huh? Oh, I wasn't thinking about home or anything. No, really.
Isun Amaterasu, I am forever grateful to you. I can never thank you enough for what you did for me. Please, accept this as a token of my appreciation.
Is that a computer chip? A fire tablet.
It was my sole link to my mysterious past. Now that I'm returning home, I shall need it no longer. May it help you in your travels. It is time. Time for me to depart. Thank you, you two. Thank you, grandfather. Farewell, and may we meet again someday. I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship.
Yep. The digging mission was frustrating as all hell, but this was a fun payoff for that. If you see the Mochi Rabbit up there, tell him I'm trying to use his power more often, but haven't really had too many opportunities. I'm appreciative of it.
Well, it's gone.
Wonder where it's headed. I hope that bamboo girl has a safe journey wherever it leads. Hey, Ami, get the lead out. We got sidetracked helping that bamboo girl. Let's get going. We have work to do. We gotta break that queen over the coals. She's got some explaining to do. So is the fire computer chip supposed to help me out with that? Ah, there are rabbits over here. I didn't even know. And more secret treasure boxes. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I actually forgot to do that. Got a new rosary. Oh, holy light, my beads are brightly shining. More bitches. Alright. Before I do head back, I would like to see, because I'm still using a glaive as my main weapon, I'd like to expand the combo potential. So I think I'll make a pit stop over to Old Man Beautiful Joe's dojo. See what I can get for this. So I guess maybe, I don't know if it has something to do with Joy-Con drift or just problems with registering the motion controls, but my luck with drawing analog has actually been way better than I expected. Like, I'm getting things right on the first go. For the most part. There were one or two instances where, it didn't quite register right. Or it might have just been the one. Gotcha!
Yeah, it's weird. I expected the motion control probably would have been better to handle than analog, because trying to draw with the control stick is kind of wonky, but, oh yeah, since I can dig better now, I can see what's over here. Oh, jeez. Blew up a hole. Ooh. And lots of monkeys. I've already fed monkeys, but might as well make some extra friends. Maybe they'll be more chill about me, checking out their little hidey hole. Molly's treasure trove. Oh, I found a secret stash. Well, we're buds now, so maybe it'll kill cool with it. I have a better time with digging. Maybe I could help you out with your skis. Wouldn't hurt. Since I can handle this a little better. Not what I wanted you to do. Crap. Because I didn't really need to waste my time doing that. I'm not even entirely sure where we're going. Found it. Gotcha. Woo. Felt like a marathon. This treasure better have been worth it, old man. At last, the treasure! I've been searching for it for so long, and now it's finally mine. But what is it? I don't know what we've gone and dug up here, Pooch. Maybe there's something wrong with my pendulum. No, it looks like I just found something totally unexpected. It's you! Your extraordinary gift for digging holes, Pooch. The real treasure was the friendship we made along the way. Any treasure hunter would be lucky to have you on the side. On my side? On their side? I feel like there should have been an extra word there. That passion you have for digging holes That passion you have for digging holes is a pleasure to behold. There we go. Make sure you never lose that passion, won't you, Pooch? I mean, maybe I'll find it again because using analog controls rather than motion controls is way better, but I can't make any promises. If you promise me that, you can have this piece of junk. Oh, hell yes, a sun fragment. And I needed 3. More health. Oh, that. Okay, yeah, that was totally worth it. And I won't give up either. I'll be forever hunting treasure. Alright, that was worth it. Now, let's press on. Let's head back to beautiful Joe's Island and get ourselves some upgrades. Might as well peruse the shops. Sayon City wouldn't be what it is today without Queen Himiko. She does a wonderful job of governing in this dangerous land. She's always done her best to protect us and keep us safe. I wonder why she suddenly closed off the city like that. People say there are more and more monsters outside lately. So I suppose it's wise to raise the bridge to keep them out. Anyway, I better get back to work. What can I get you today? Wow, I actually kept the cutlass fish. Oh, I hit my capacity on my wallet. So that's what happens. I actually almost have enough gratitude points to upgrade my wallet. Actually, there's an area over here I haven't explored. Maybe I'll get some here. Mother Tree. And what is that about? Mother Tree. In Kamiki Village, there grows a magnificent tree called Konohana. Yeah, I'm aware. Konohana has split its roots to form many trees throughout Nippon in order to better protect and preserve the glory of nature. Differing accounts shed little light on the tree's true origin. Some say that the tree was born when it sprouted from a dead god. Others speculate that it was transplanted from a faraway land. No story yet concocted can be considered the true version. However, the sensation I get as I draw Konohana is unmistakable. This is a plant that cannot be tamed by a mere brush. The miracle of its existence is more than can be sketched. One wonders what secrets lie behind its broad leaves. But maybe that's part of the beauty of the nature of it, you know? In the mystery of it, in not being able to truly know. That no mortal can comprehend. I hear the sound of piggies. Take the fire out. Oh, there's a stray bead. Couldn't even see it. Alright, enjoy some meat, little man. This should be just what I need. Perfect. Normally I would focus on health and especially on ink, but starting to come into more treasure, so having more money will do wonders, so. Alright, finally made it. Now, what can I learn with the glaive? The Wailing Mirror might be good to get if I get any more reflectors later down the line. I think for now, let's go with the 3 shears. Alright, Henshin a go-go, baby. Now, test your might, Mortal Kombat. Yeah. 3 shears, glaive technique. First, press Y to begin the attack. Press Y rapidly in succession. Time it well. Repeat until you connect 3 consecutive glaive hits. Hold Y for more powerful attack. To make more powerful the attack, I'm not sure how I read that. Devastating attacks become possible with this technique. Slice the enemy into ribbons, slash the enemy in 2. Use your new technique to teach the evil ones a lesson. Or 2. Alright. And power-up slashes. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. And slice! Ooh. You can get real tough with it. Full power! That's how we do. I can get behind this. Take the health item. And we'll be on our merry way. Now that we got that done, I take it we're gonna use our fire chip to see too about the queen. Nice to see it not covered in halitosis. The city. Much nicer. Sweet. The curse zone vanished along with that funky mist. Looks like the city's come back to life. Ami, bet you never saw a happening place like this 100 years ago. This must be exciting for you being from the country and all. Now, I know you just want to have fun, but don't go overboard. I mean, I don't want you to forget what you're supposed to be doing. Not even just restoring the trees. Oh wow, I got the whole row there.
back onto the 1%er district. It's definitely a view from down here. Hey, Rao. How you liking things now?
Have you noticed that the mist over the city has suddenly disappeared? There must have been some change in the Emperor.
We'll take credit for that, thank you very much. Hey, wait. What about you, sister? Why didn't you try to help the Emperor? Couldn't your mystical powers have located the source of that mist? I knew it. You and Himiko are up to no good.
That was my mistake. But I'm just a priestess, you know. I can't go snooping around the Imperial Palace for no reason. Anyway, if you cleared up the mist, then I offer my congratulations. So then, now that that's resolved, it's on to the next problem.
I take it it's the fox things, whatever.
All of what you've done so far is amazing. However, the water dragon is a much bigger problem. No trading ships can get through, the city's food is running low, and the evil besieging our fair land still looms large in the shadows. Now is exactly the time we need them. If only we had the fox rods.
Yeah, still on to that, but I can at least chat up the queen and we can see where things go from there. Slow-mo. So now let's see if this space age technology can get us through the fire and the flames to carry on. Something having to do with fire, so I feel like it might, but Kaguya didn't really give us much of an explanation, assuming she even knew what it was. Oh, there's a scroll here now. Holy artifacts. Throughout the land are spread power-enhancing holy artifacts. These rare treasures grant 1 great powers when equipped. Up to 3 of these accessories can be equipped at any one time. Rather arbitrary number, but this is a video game. It is difficult to exaggerate the rarity of these precious items. Don't expect to stumble upon too many of them in your journeys. Once you've obtained one, it will be a force for great stability. Forget not what you have read here. Ah, there we are. Protection from fire. Alright, this should be the ticket. So now that I have this... Oh, now it behaves like water. Though I can't make fiery lily pads, unfortunately. But hey, it worked. Got through. Oh, kind of hazy in there. It's getting kind of dark now. All this fire around, you'd think lighting wouldn't be that big of a problem. Whew. How imposing. If only it would actually mean anything if you would do something. And that's a floating ball. Hey, Ami? I bet that's Himiko. Looks like that freaky shut-in is praying or something. The security here was pretty tight. Well, the lava at least. But nothing we couldn't handle. Yeah, you tell her, Ami. What am I telling her? Benevolent Amaterasu, I have been waiting for you. And Isun the traveling artist, you too, of course. She got a fiery head. Hey, how do you know our names? Anyway, first things first.
You knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't you? You've got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to.
My people, my poor people, they're suffering torments for me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent.
You certainly don't talk like a rich person. You actually care about the people beneath you. We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of the city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. I mean, what is the deal with the floating orb back there? Now stop stalling and raise the grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag.
Isun, your words are very harsh. I am the queen, you know. I could execute you. But you are right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, the ruler of Seion City, offer my most sincere apologies.
So if the queen is the ruler, what exactly is the emperor? Because I'm not really getting... I guess it's... Is it like a joint ownership sort of deal, or is one holding more power over the other? Also, isn't that fire a little dangerous? Queen of Seion City, Himiko. And we lost Isun again. Gotcha.
As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seion. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island.
There's just an entire island dedicated to Oni? Really? How are you doing that, Isun? What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island, or whatever you call it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away. And maybe it could. There's magic in this place. I'm a god, you know. Shit happens.
Oni Island is elusive. Look at this painting I made. I fancy myself quite the artist. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast wide ocean it will reappear. So even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive.
You don't say. Still, why just stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out?
Shut up! Don't question my beliefs. I'm queen, I could have you executed. I could crush you with the palm of my hands right now and no one would bat an eye.
Well, actually, I'd bat an eye. In fact, I would celebrate. She trying to mess with us?
This is the treasured crystal ball. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seion City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. And it will tell me where in the ocean of the island will appear next.
Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing.
Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands so much holy power. But if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope.
I feel like that's still up for debate.
But the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way.
Heh, that's a pretty good story, Queenie. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. You're hitting on the queen, dude. A little restraint. Good. Do it again. Ouch! Thanks for the warning. Be careful. You cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, it's not in your hand, it's floating above you. That's too big to fit in a hand. A powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks. Think I could get a barrier like that? Amaterasu, I entreat you once again. Will you hear my request, the request of all my people? Yeah, go ahead. The mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned to savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order. So, though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, only island is beyond our reach. What the heck's that supposed to mean? It means we need a water dragon to reach the island. How much clearer could I be? Like, I've seen in my crystal ball, I've seen how you can swim. And you can't. You're terrible at it. I'd recommend a ship, but, you know, with the water dragon as ravenous as it is right now, ships aren't working. We have a trade problem, you know. Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already. I'm saying you can't swim, you fucking idiot. The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Look at my painting again. Yes, you made it clear. You're a good artist. Even if the crystal ball shows me the location of the island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will only result in our own pain. Well, lucky for me, I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Wow, that's actually a little depressing when you actually say the lyrics like that, not as a song, but the water dragon could break the shield with ease. You could form a bridge over the sea to the island. So you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island, and the water dragon will break the barrier around it? Is that the only way to get into the enemy stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it'll be happy to help us. That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this place, for my prayers require all my energy. You are the only one who can take on this important task. You gotta be kidding me. You want us to make friends with that rampaging water dragon? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but again, I am the queen and I'm married. If my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help Hibiko or what? Yeah, of course we are. Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Ami? Seriously, you can't be surprised at this. Oh, Amaterasu, you are truly benevolent. So I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue into the land beyond. Fancy. It is said that there is a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border, the Dragonian domain. They may have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island. I see. So, the only place I could think of that I would go next would be further up north from here, because there's a whole path I didn't take because I was going towards the city. Now look at the mess you've gotten us into, Furball. yes, we're continuing the plot and moving along with our adventure and making sure, you know, you never know, we could find other brush gods. We found one of them in the palace, trying to help out the Emperor, you know? So, calm your titsy soon. Well, at least we know who's been controlling that water dragon. Let's go pay the Draconian domain a visit. So yes, the only other place I haven't gone to is this way. Northern Ryoshima coast. Oh. Battles and also a gate, so... Get down here, you coward. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. There we go. Get you the hell out of here. There's also a monster gate, and I want to challenge it. Got shot. Simple. Yet effective. I feel like I need to deal with slower enemies to get the charge attacks. You know, more worth my while. Oh, is that a warp point? How lovely. The border. Oh yeah, I do have the key now, so...
What is it, pup? You rode across the board? You'll have to speak to my colleague if you do. But Queen Himiko's ordered the border to be sealed off. I'm sorry, but I'd give up if I were you, pup. Oh. Oh.
That's what I think of you.
Hmm? Hey, that's a border key. A permit from Queen Himiko for crossing the border? What on earth are you doing with something like that? Rules are rules.
Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. Yeah, sure, don't ask any questions about the wolf having something like this. You must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate straight away. Well, thank you for being cooperative. And understanding about a wolf situation. Northern Ryoshima coast. Now then, where's this Dragonian domain? Sounds like something that might be under the sea. But I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon. Sure it's not. It's just you swim so slow that you practically put me to sleep. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Ugh, god damn it, not you again. Bonjour, amateurs. I trust you enjoyed your little adventure through that hole. The city's air has sure cleared up thanks to you. Just ignore him and maybe he'll go away. Come on, Ami.
Why so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big cursed zone out here. But yours truly pulled off one of those great divine interventions.
Was it cursed? I hadn't even been around over here, and it was gated off, so I couldn't see anyway. What?
I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state. Ah, the sea off the Yoshima coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend?
What's that supposed to mean, pretty boy?
Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. So, my little bouncing friend, you're a wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty please.
My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway?
You really are in the bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist, but could not paint a picture of if his life depended on it, are you?
What?
Oh, nothing. It is just something some old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home. And he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it is hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art.
But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Uh-huh, right. Now make like a tree and get out of here. It's leaf. Make like a tree and leave. You sound like an idiot when you get it wrong. Fuck you. I appreciate my references. Or you could stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced.
Excusez-moi, you do not have to get all hot onto the collar. It would appear I have struck a raw nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for you this time, I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby.
Dude can just disappear. But anyway, yeah, it's highly possible Isun's a liar. Oh god, and more fighting, and... Is that a nose? Why is it so long? I feel like I need to censor that. My god, that's just wrong. Noses should not be that long. Anyway. He seems probably totally lying and is, absolutely an art thief, but, that's something we'll probably dissect later. I assume later on in the narrative, but I'm also using that as my transition to say next time. And, yeah. We're wrapping it up here, and just for a heads up, I'm probably going to be rusty next time because I'm going to take a week off of recording and editing and also uploading videos, but it will have already happened by that point. But going to take a little break, and next time it'll have been a hot minute, but I'm for sure going to remember that I'm going to keep messing around with the Pro Controller instead of the motion controls, because off the bat, it seems to be doing better than the motion controls, I will say. Surprising, although motion controls have always been kind of wonky. But in any case, that'll do for me now. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Blah 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 blah.